How can someone who lives in South Florida train for mountain bike racing or out-of-state mountain bike trips where there are real mountains? One way is to train at Vista View Park in Davie, Florida. This 160-acre park, which used to be a landfill from 1964 to 1987, was designated a county park in 2003. At a max height of 70 feet, it is the tallest park in South Florida, probably where it got its name. Bob McCarty has been coming here for 15 years and does hill training sessions on Tuesdays and Thursdays where anyone can train, and it's just free for the first time and $10 after that. Also known as TUT or Throw Up Tuesdays, Thursdays, for good reason, this 60 to 90 minute effort can bring you 1,000 to 1,500 feet of elevation gain in one single session depending on the loop Bob chooses. The first lap is a sight lap that Bob does with everyone so you can get an idea of the loop, as not everyone will be going the same pace. After that, we all just go our own pace to last the remainder of the session. I usually try and stay with Bob for one whole lap, which ends up being a max effort for me. The difference between Tuesdays and Thursdays is that on Tuesdays, we do one-legged drills up a paved road and push-ups at a designated location. You can choose to do how many push-ups you want to do every lap. I usually do 10 to 20, and some people do sit-ups, and then there are some weaklings who do nothing.
Oh, no push-ups.
And we don't talk about those folk. That makes Thursdays the toughest day, as there is no breaks in between the laps and it's hammer time throughout the whole session. I did training at Vista View for 2 months, twice a week in the summer this year. When I got back into the trails, my speed and power increased tremendously. After that, I knew I would always want to use Vista View as a training ground for becoming an all-around stronger rider. I highly recommend trying some sort of hill training in the town you live in, unless you live in the mountains. Then obviously use that. If you live here in South Florida and want to try out Vista View, message me on Instagram and I'll get you the info. If you want to reach out to Bob, I'll leave a link in the description. He does private lessons and other training sessions. I've done 2 so far and highly recommend it. Thanks for checking out my video, and if you like my content, please subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks. Boom!